Gonna be doing a ranked game review with some tips and tricks and what goes through my mind. The first thing, as Black Panther, as a Black Panther main that I like to look at, is the map, right? The map is most important. I have like 120 hours on BP now. One of the most important things is knowing the map and the best flank spots for BP. I see Goon Knight, but Goon Knight is also pushing into the rest of my team. But going this way gives me free access to the backline right here. And I'm just like, fuck, where did he go? And he's literally one tap. But again, like, this is really bad timing for me to push that. Luckily, I was able to just get out and get away from that bullshit. And all of those people just were not marked. So you have to pay attention to, like, that's the biggest thing is with BP, you're moving so fast that every decision you need to make within like a second or two. You have to be really quick in your decision making. Right there, it was just a lot of people. I got antsy, I got, greedy. But with BP, you need a lot of patience. Like, I come up here, Loki lamps are gone. I think that's our ult. Yeah. Moon Knight ult's target priority. Never go for the tank off rip. Never ever go for the tank. The only time you should ever be going for the tanks is like this, when they're the only people that you can shoot at the moment. We get magic out of there too. Great. Right? We put a little bit of initial damage on Strange. We went ahead and finished off Moon Knight. And then both of the tanks push up to point, very low health. And they're both playing defensive, which means it's a perfect time for me to strike. And plus, they're the only two people on point. Whether they're playing defensive or not, I was going to push them regardless. Now, everybody is here. The main goal there was to either get out. The main goal there was to, like, get out, right? It was to get out or bait Loki lamps. But Namor using his ult right there, right as Loki popped his ult, helped me get all those kills there. We miss on her, but it's okay because we have ult. And we get a kill on... Who do we kill? We killed Loki. So Namor helped bait out the lamps, which then helped me get the damage off to get the kill. And with Loki, you kind of have to play super aggressive. Because he's got a lot of clones, so it's a lot of free dash resets, but he also gets his lamps. So that's the first thing I'll do, is try to bait out Loki lamps. That was obviously a stupid time for me to push. Here, I'm just kind of like... I did the whole kit without even realizing that Invis's ult is down. So... yeah, not being patient was the problem there, and not getting out when I knew I needed to get out. With BP, you gotta know when to take the fight and when not to take the fight, and that was a moment where taking the fight was not smart, because their whole team was there. If anything, I was going to be able to stagger one healer, while my team is still pushing up. So that one healer being down would not have brought really any value to my team. Kind of a bad idea, but we still get a perfect push into the back line here. We bait out the lamps, which is what we wanted to do, and we still have a dash. And we miss. No, we get a no-reg there, actually. Majority of my deaths after getting like 120 hours on BP, I know why I died. So that's the good thing, is I recognize my mistakes. We're being patient, waiting for the right moment. There we go, we get a kill. And we get grabbed right out of our ult. So unfortunate, right? There's not much you can do when that happens. And then there's a Suo. I think they might have... No, they didn't stop the Iron Man yet. Maybe that's a different game. But she did a very good job there. She grabbed me right as I was going up to the point. Going up to my high ground spot. Now this map, in my opinion, sucks for Black Panther. There's so many little, like, lips on the concrete or on a wall or something that you can get stuck on, and it fucks your entire combo up. And that's the whole thing about BP is the whole kit. So Loki limps are out. I'm looking for a healer. We miss. We fucking miss. We whiff that so bad. But that's gonna happen. You're gonna whiff. The only thing you do after you whiff is just reset. Now you're out of the fight for like 8 seconds already. Going in. Go, we get a pick on Loki. I'm gonna try to get out. W healer should keep me safe. Another thing you have to remember with Panther is that that second spear comes out super late if you don't attack from high ground. There we go. Kill the healer and a tank. Magic's gonna ult. And as it's easy to kill Magic, right? It's not like it's the hardest thing ever, especially as Black Panther. But again, you have to have patience, because everything with him is about baiting. Baiting a healer into following you somewhere where they're not supposed to be. Or like, oh my goodness, good shit. Or baiting out like a Sue bubble, a Loki lamp, things like that. There we go, another healer is dead, and we get grabbed. Emma is that, I mean, at least in my experience, I go pretty fast. Like, I mean, I would expect to after 100 hours on BP, you would hope that I know his kit and I know how to go super fucking fast with him. Oh, we missed that, but it's okay. We're just gonna ult this anyways. Because too many of them are low for me to not ult that now and get those kills. Try and get that ace, get my team to reset, get their team to reset. Trying to like maybe take some damage off of Lex. You know, even though that's not my job, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? In game IRL, I gotta help my dog out. Fuck you, some at. Stinkies and smellies like normals. But it's all about, like, again, I continue to just say the same bullshit with him because it's the same exact thing. He's a very rinse and repeat character. Like, there's not much of a difference in how you're gonna play with BP. It's literally just spear dash, E, dash dash. And maybe use that last dash to get out as well, but there goes that fucking ult. Now we're just looking for our dash resets here, because I'm just trying to dash out if I needed to. There we go. Perfect target priority. Groot with the perfect ult for me to just do my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? W Groot for that ult. There we go. But it was all positioning and timing. The timing for BP, if you watch any of my other BP guides, you'll always hear me say the timing is when your front line is engaged with their front line. So their healers aren't even cognizant of a flank. They're focused on keeping their tanks alive, looking around for their DPS to try and give them some heals. And boom, here you come as an aerial assassin. And it's kind of the same thing with Spidey too, where you're waiting for that exact moment. But you can be a little bit more reckless with Spidey because he has his swings. It's like a get out of jail free card. Or if you know the tech, you can do the bunny bounce, the bunny hop to get out. This map, in my opinion, is a great BP map. Because when those walls come up in the middle, that's all I ever play. Or I come back here and I play here. And the goal here is to just go right into the fray here. And I don't know why I altered that, but hey. Well, I mean, we got 2 kills off rip, so. Yeah, you see the difference in when the spears come out there? When you go from high ground, bro, that second spear just shits itself out. You don't even have to worry about that. Okay, so we know that when we push these healers here, they're not going to have a Loki lamp. That's pretty much what saves them a majority of the time in those fights, is those Loki lamps. But he used those. He's still on cooldown, and we know that. So we push, we get a kill on a healer. That's perfect. We go for Emma here, we miss, which is fine. Again, that's going to happen. But luckily we had a spear, baby, and she was super low. The only time, again, you should ever be fighting these targets that you're not supposed to be is when they're the only people that you're like in your line of sight. When the rest of the team is dead and it's just a tank on point, you have your whole team shooting with you. That's the perfect time. I really wanted to kill Boon Knight there because he was out of the lamps. But again, you know, utilizing our kit to get away from a sticky situation. And I could have had a crazy clip here, but I was not cognizant of my cooldowns. Steps here to be good with BP. Or to even like create a significant amount of value. Alright, there we go. We get our dash reset, another dash reset. Another one. And again, just like it's fucking Loki lamps, bro. I thought that he had already used his lamps. So that's why I altered that, but you gotta remember when you play Black Panther, number one, you have to be perfect. Number two, high ground control. High ground control is number one. Number three, be patient. You know what I'm saying? And number four, it's bait. That's your whole kit right there. And if you follow these 4 steps, you'll have crazy value in every game. Even there's a video I have, go check it out, I'll link it in the description, on how to counter your counters like Namor, Loki, Bucky, Luna. I have a whole video out on how, if you're a BP main or you're trying to be BP main and you're like, you know, I'm getting countered every time I actually do good with BP, there's a whole video on it for you, bro. Just go watch that video, baby. I'll get to work on that. Sweet, Loki's dead, no cooldowns. But Sue still has Moon Knight on point. We missed that dash, unfortunate. But here we go, we just reset on high ground. You can counter all of your counters with BP because you move so fast. With a little bit of practice, well, I won't say a little bit, with a decent amount of practice, even Namor turns can't really track you that well. And they're coded to auto-aim you. But if you move fast enough, bro, I'm telling you, you can survive all of it. And I have to touch here since, you know, I'm the only one alive here. Go for Sue, she tries to push me, and she has ult. And we're dead. That's unfortunate. I mean, target priority was good, we came from height, everything else was good. That was good, it was just a stupid situation. Here, I come, right here, because the healers are always back here. Boom. I mean, may have missed, but it's okay, we have an escape route already planned. Now, what did we do there? We wasted a cooldown for Invis. Invis has no jump, and Cloak has no bubble now. But the timing isn't right now for me to dive. There's only one person really pushing point. So, we're here. We didn't get anybody with that. We're getting pushed around. That's fine, though, because we kill Squirrel Girl and Invis. And we have no more. No, we don't. They do. Again, and I'm like, you know, pressuring this Invis because she has no healers on point. So as long as I keep the pressure on her, she's not going to heal her tank, number one. And there's nobody to heal her. So she's going to use her kit to try and get away. She did the jump. She ran into a wall. Easy pick. Went for Namor there. Didn't know he was that low, but guess what? Got a pick. You got to be really patient on this map to get into the right position, especially in this choke. Take a little bit of damage, but that's okay, because I believe we have Jeff up there. No, we have Hulk up there. No, we don't have Hulk up there. We have Jeff? I don't know. There's one of my teammates up there distracting them. And now they're fully engaged with my front line, right? So, boom, we're in there. Yeah, we miss, but that's okay, that happens. And here we go, we force this ult. If I had my kit, we definitely could have killed her, but... And now she doesn't... We forced out an ult, so now she doesn't have that for when I ult, or Iron Man ults, or Bread ults. That's strange. Or Leaper's ults. They have no support ult off of that Invis. So now they only have one, which is Cloaks. And Cloaks, after a nerf, is pretty bad, in my opinion. That's not really going to save anyone. Because Venom, I can still kill teams. I can still kill teammates of theirs in a Cloak ult. So here we go. Great. And that shit happens. What is the, like, what are the odds of that? Death from above, baby, and we miss. It's okay, man. Even with all the hours I have on BP, I still fuck up, man. We go on this cloak here because that's a good pick right here. Boom, bow, bing, bow, boom, bow. On point and on my toes on things I'm doing wrong to counter them already. We couldn't kill Luna there because of Cloak Bubble. But that's okay because guess what? Another cooldown just got used and that was Cloak's Bubble. So now, unless she has her ult, she has no way to defend herself. And Luna already is free. So Luna is always my #1 target, every single time. That was pretty cool. I think we die here. Damn! Get kicked right into that pillar. Not push them further because they're down a healer at the moment. So here we go, we see Luna again, #1 Luna. Okay, so their Luna has their ult down and Arsu ulted, which is fine. It's a good counter ult in my opinion. Keeps your team on point. We miss, that's fine. We use the kick to get distance for this ult. There we go, they kill Gloom Knight, no problem. We're gonna kill Luna here, or fucking, what's her name? And we died to that. Want to see a god BP I went against? Hell yeah, I always am down to see other good BPs, bro. What map was it on, do you remember? Beautiful pick on Cloak. Emma Frost is bullying Luna, that's fine. They have no healer on point, so it's kind of just free. Midtown? Alright, bet. Well, this is usually where I sit. Because just like that, now you're in the back line, and you get everybody for the free ski. And both healers are dead now, so W. Once I get to this point, though, this is where I sit. Think that they're seeing shit. See, there's the value. It's like capflation. Bro thinks he's Batman sitting up there. Low-key, bro. I am low-key Batman, bro. Alright, so that's one of our support ults, and a Jeff ult, and one of their support ults. Boom. Busted. And the Cloak ult was still up, and I realized that when I went back and I watched this clip back again. Is that the only reason I didn't kill both of them there was because that Cloak ult was up. Boom. Right back into the healers here. Oh my god. That was actually so disgusting. And we forced another ult out. Ready. We get a no-reg. That's fine. We just get out. You know what I'm saying? Once you realize you got the no-reg, bro, just get out. Oh, here we go. Hold it down. And I'm waiting for him to bubble because I didn't see him bubble. And most Nemours will bubble instantly. He didn't bubble. I knew he didn't have it. We get the kill on him. Easy peasy, lemon squeezies. Going Invis. Invis dead. She had no jump. Idiot. Alright, man. Appreciate it. Get the kill on Scarlet. We're here bullying these two. The Snow Bunny duo. You know what I'm saying? They gotta go. Here's Nemours. We're trying to force the little bubble. There goes the bubble. Yums in. And what a perfect time to push too. The whole team is behind me. And that was dumb of me. I knew she had jump. And I should have known better than that, right? Perfect time to dive. Right? We have height. Nemours used bubble. Cloak used bubble. The only thing that we gotta worry about is Su jump. There we go. See? The power of fucking timing. And here we go. That fuck-ass ult. Here's where the ult comes in. We get pushed, that's cool. We get our dashes. Boom, bow. Bada, bot, boom. Kerplunk. The name? I believe that's their Cloak that's ulting. Fuck you, Nemours! Kill her out of her ult. We're so W. This game ends here once I die. And there's the dub. Just kind of calculating. Waiting for low-key lamps, waiting for cloak to phase, all those things. We missed that one. The kick, she's just playing this fucking rock, but hey, it's okay. She goes to heal Venom. We missed the floor dash, that's fine. Still get the kill, that's cool. A new trick I've learned to deal with Lokis is to spear them, because usually they'll panic and they'll pop their lamps. A good Loki won't, but sometimes you'll get those Lokis that'll just panic and pop lamp. But their healers, I guess, don't really main healer maybe. Boom. Just in here to, yep, that's what we were waiting on, right there. And by the time that Haze lamps are gone, my kid is back. We missed that. Cool. We go in after, do a little bit of damage to Loki, just in case if anybody does push them or hurt them, they're a little low. Make the healers panic a little bit. There's Cloak gone. Is that Strange on me? It's okay, because I just had both tanks, plus as we see Moon Knight's trying to ult. So I had a lot of pressure on me. This team was just super uniformed as well, so it made it a whole lot easier. Moon Knight's gone. Easy picks. Again, playing BP in Season 2 is a lot harder, but it's all about baiting. That's what this whole thing is about. And even though he lamped, you know, we're still able to kind of like make him use his entire kit and disorient him enough to where he sits out of position. Okay, I don't think Loki has used the lamps either, but again, putting pressure on the healers, even though we missed our entire kit there, it happens. It's gonna happen. I could play BP. Here we go, we got Loki alone. We missed that, we make him panic, pop lamps. See, there we go. And now, from here, my main target is Loki, because now he has no way of defending himself. There he is, we missed the dash, but it's okay, because we still get the kill, and now they're staggered with one healer only. Get the ping on him. He does that so perfectly, actually. Like, but here we go. We got both of the DPS low with no heals. And as you can see, my team kills one, my team kills the other. So that was my value in that point, because it was coming up. I knew I had to put some pressure on whoever was up front still. So it was just the 2 DPS. Time to dive them, distract them so that they can't touch the point. Get out. Like, what can I do better? How fast do I have to be? X, Y, and Z. Here we go, we see Loki setting up the lamps. Yep, just like that. And I knew he wasn't going to follow me, because him following me means that he's not going to heal his team. There we go, we get the kill on Loki, perfect. And now it's just Cloak on point. And I think we might actually go for Cloak here in her bubble. Yep, she bubbles for delay. There we go. And again, it's all about baiting. I put enough pressure on the healers to make them use their cooldowns. Once their cooldowns are done, I'm targeting them. With Cloak and Dagger, there's two, her phase and her bubble. If I can bait out one, then I can anticipate the second one. There we go, there's lamps, right? I missed the dash anyways, it doesn't matter, because now we run away, we reposition, wait for the kit to come back. But now I know we're going to have a bunch of free kills here. As you can see, Cloak and Dagger also used her bubble. So boom. You kill both of the healers and Squirrel Girl will die eventually. Like, inevitably she's going to die. There's nobody healing her. Oh my gosh. Jesus. And he's gone, bro. I want all the healers here, and I usually run up this thing to get my shot in from height. Here we go, Moon Knight. I want to get him before he throws his Unk down, because then that's going to fuck up my entire kit. I'm going to make sure that I'm moving so fast that he misses his Unk. We see Cloak all by her lonesome. Right here, now look. I'm like meleeing a little bit more to try and bait out like the time of the low-key lamps. I'm not just like fully utilizing. Like I did no ghost dashes because I knew that in that moment I was gonna ult, trying to get that unk out of the way so he doesn't get any free licks on me. No, they ult spam here, I think. Moonlight ult, Cloak ult. But I knew that was low-key because I could hear Cloak. And now, there's no ult down. Cloak still has her dash in her bubble. But if I move fast enough, I can kill her. And that's what we did. We moved fast enough to where we could kill her.